We will be looking at borders now and how to use borders. Borders are something that you can't avoid using in your HTML page. So let's start with a fresh HTML page. Save this as border.html. Let's have it there. The div, I'm gonna say this is border number 1. Another div, I'm gonna say this is border number 2. And another div is border number 3. I'm gonna create a fresh CSS file now. Of course, you have to link the CSS file. Now in this, let me start using classes now, not just element selectors, so that you could also get practice with classes. And classes are the right way to use CSS. I mean, you could use other selectors too, but class selectors are the best. For example, I'll use this. Okay, before I use this, let me show how it looks. This is how it looks. We don't have anything applied here. Now there's 3 important things in border. Border style. I'm gonna say solid is the one that's commonly used. So since it's a div pretty much uses the whole horizontal space. So that's why you see the border. So when you apply a border, the border is applied on the whichever element you mentioned, the class or where the style is applied. Now div is pretty much occupies the space from left to right. So I mean, it's a block element, right? So every block element does that. Now border style, we see it's solid. Okay, let me change the class for border style, border dotted, border dashed. You have a dotted style, you have a dashed style. Let's see other styles. See, dash, dotted, double, groove, inherit. There's like so many here. And these are the popular styles available. Now I'm gonna apply this to each. You see, I'm gonna zoom the browser a bit. So this is solid. This is dotted, like the small dots that you see. And the one is the dashed. Dash is basically looks like the hyphen. Now this is the style. Now style can be applied in a few ways. Like say when I have a single value, it means apply this on all the 4 sides. Okay, let me zoom this for timing. Okay, and let me remove this class so that this overlap doesn't confuse you, right? Okay, so when it's single value, it means apply on all the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. So top, this is the order: top, right, bottom, and left. And when there is two values, solid and dotted, it means for the top and the bottom, take the first value, and for the right and the left, take the second value. Let's see what happens if I give three values. So for the top, it took the first value, and the second value is applied on the left and the right, and the third value is applied at the bottom. So if it is, now you have three values. So when you have two values, when we have single value, we saw that this is applicable for all the four sides. When we had two values, top and bottom is this, and right and left is this. When we have three values, this is top, this is left and right, and this is bottom. Okay, I'm gonna have another value. I'm gonna say, okay, let's see what other values are there. There's something called groove. Let's apply groove. This is how groove looks. So top, right, bottom, and left. So this is how it is. And it is three, top, right and left, bottom. So this is how any style will be applied. So I mean, in the sense, border has like three different things: border style, border width, and border color. We look at the border width and color now. Now, border width, I give 5 pixels. So when I give 5 pixels, what happens? The thickness, look at it. Thickness is 5 pixels on all sides. Actually, even on the groove, it's thick. I mean, the groove is a bit transparent. See, there is groove is like two colors, one gray and another one light gray. So when the dots are also 15 pixels here. Let me try 10 pixels. So even with the border width, it's the same. You can have 10 pixels and 3 pixels, meaning top and bottom takes 10, right and left take 3 pixels, and say, when I say 15 pixels, say top takes the first 3 pixels is for the right and left, and 15 pixels is for the bottom. Now, if I say again 30 pixels, you know what happens: top, right, bottom, and left. See, this is the most. And then the border color. For the border color, you have to think about in terms of, I mean, like the order is the same. You can have red, which means red all the way, red, green. Couldn't notice just because this is very thin. Yeah, so red. So it's same top and bottom, right and left. Top, right and left, and bottom. So top, right, bottom, and left. Or you could also give this in hexadecimal values. This is pretty much red. Now, like how we did here, you could actually mix and match. See, the black happens now. Same. Third value, I can give a HSL hue. Top. Or to add the percentage. This is in degrees and this is percentage. So what happens is red. I think I can tweak a bit. So this is green now. So exactly. So now I can have another color. So top, right, bottom, and left. See, that's applied. Now, other than this, we have something called the rounded borders. Let this be solid all the way. Let this be pixels all the way. So all the sides are 20 pixels now. Just look at this magic. You put this 10 pixels to make it look better. Now border radius, I'm going to say is 5 pixels. You're not able to notice. You see there is actually a curve here and a curve here. So let me try a 35 pixels. So the more pixels that you give is how this curve has been applied. Now if I make this 25 pixels, we couldn't see much of a change because it's already curved a lot. See, 15 pixels we see some. For 10 pixel it should be reduced. See, there's a 5 pixels applied here and here and here. It's 20 pixels. Similarly, like the top and bottom and the right and left. So that's there. Now, other than this, these values like the style, width, and color can be given in a shorthand. Now the same, I'm going to comment it out. I'm going to say border. This is actually a shorthand. Shorthand is pretty much width, style, color. This can be separate. See? Given red here, and I didn't use this. So if it is as simple as this, like say you have all the borders all the sides of the borders are solid 5 pixels and you want it solid and black, then you can use the shorthand.